What's up, guys? It's Chad here with your reviews come to you from my driveway today. If you've been following the channel, you know behind me is our new to us 2021 Grey Wolf 29BH. The subject of today's video is how to rotate your tires on your tandem axle travel trailer. So stay tuned right after this. So here's the setup. Got this my travel trailer in my driveway, prepping it for our upcoming camping trip this weekend. Today is Wednesday, so getting it all ready. It is all leveled out. It is hooked up to power, and obviously I got my chocks on. So first thing we got to do is lift all the stabilizers up. You don't want to be jacking anything up with your stabilizers down because it's going to put pressure on the opposite side stabilizer. You could bend it. Next, I'm going to turn the power off to the camper. I don't like my refrigerator running if the camper is going to be on an uneven surface, which in this case, raising this side up is going to make it uneven. And obviously I'm going to turn off power to the camper, and I have to obviously get one side wheel chock out. So let's get to it. Got everything prepped. Alright, got all the jacks up. I didn't put them all the way up just because I'm going to put them right back down after the rotation. Got the power unhooked, and I don't know if you can see across, but I got two wheel chocks, and I got the in-between tire wheel chocks. So I got 3 wheel chocks on the other side, so hopefully this thing won't go anywhere. Now, the proper way to jack up a travel trailer is from the frame. So that's what I'm supposed to do. So I have this Daytona here. It's a 3-ton. It has more than enough lift to get up to the frame on this. However, last year I added an LEDs all the way down my frame. So I can't put any pressure on the frame or I might bust the LEDs. So what I'm going to do, and what most travel trailer camper dealers and discount tires do, is I put the jack right on the inboard side of the leaf hanger. Okay, now I know some people say that's bad, but you're only putting pressure a couple inches from where it normally rests 24/7. So let's get to it. Again, this is my newest one. I've had this for a few years now. It has more than enough lift for anything. This travel trailer, my Ram, everything. It replaced this. This thing still works, but this wasn't high enough to lift up my truck, so that's why I ended up with the Daytona. Here's what we got. This one right here is obviously the smaller one. You can see where that is. Sorry about that. You can see where that is. It's literally about 1 inch, 2 inches away from the leaf springs, so it's kind of putting this almost the same exact pressure. I see people try to put the jacks right in the middle. Do not do that. You're going to bend the axle. Right here, there's a lot less chance of having that happen. All you need to do, lift them up just enough, all right, to clear the ground. Not a lot. This is a super quick and easy job. What I do is I do backs to fronts, fronts to backs, and then the following rotation I do diagonal. So then this one is going to go up to the front passenger side. This one's going to go to the rear passenger side, and then those two are going to flip-flop and come on this side. So this one's the easy one. I'm just doing front to backs. I'm not really sure if this is going to pick it up on the camera angle that I got, but if you can see this strip right here, okay, your rear tires on a double axle trailer, when you turn, these tires are always going to be the ones that are going to flex the most. A lot of people think their axles are messed up because when they pull into a tight turn like a gas station or something, they're always like, my back axle's all messed up for newbies. But it's actually just dragging, essentially just dragging this back tire. So see the wear? So this one's going to go to the front, and then the other one's going to come to the back. All right, something else. Well, there goes the center cap. Yeah, these don't stay in the wheel very well, but anyways, long story short, this is now the time where you're going to want to inspect, do any sort of cleaning and any stuff, but make sure you inspect your studs. Sorry, I was having a little trouble with that. Make sure your studs feel nice and tight. If they're loose, you know something's up, okay? So just kind of feel those out. You know, spin. Obviously spin your axles. Make sure your brakes are good. These seem relatively good. They're not too tight, not too loose. This front one seems a little bit stiffer than this back one. So yeah, adjusting your brakes is a whole nother video, but yeah, you don't want it to be free spinning, but you don't want it to be, you want it to, per push, you want it to at least rotate one full rotation. So those look pretty good. All right, let's get these things swapped. All right, we're gonna put, obviously, like I said, this one on the front. Again, make sure your cap is on there good. The nice thing about these caps is it keeps your bearings getting stuff in there. And if for whatever reason your bearing plug does come out, it's not going to let junk in. So that's definitely a positive. There you go. With your lugs, you kind of want to just start them hand tight and then move over to the impact if you like. Essentially everything on this camper I use my impact for, where it comes to the jacks, the lug nuts, anything that has that size nut on it, I use with the impact. It is like 95 degrees out today, I swear. It's pretty hot, so bear with me. It is pretty warm. I just got off of work, got home, and realized it's not raining, so alright, like I said, hand tight. Now after I put these on and lower this trailer to the ground, I am going to actually get out my impact, or my torque wrench. The spec on these is 110 foot-pounds, okay? So I put those on until I hear it click once or twice. I mean, that's definitely not tight enough, but I always want to do, obviously, a crisscross pattern. Again, and then once I lower this back down, I'm going to torque them to 110. Got a lot of cobwebs built up back here. Oh, also, so here is the front tire. I'm not sure if you're seeing this or not, but front tire here has absolutely zero wear. Okay, so definitely a nice thing. Yeah. There's no wear on the inside or the outside, so again, that's why it's important to rotate so you get even wear on all the tires. So one set isn't completely blown out, worn out, then you gotta go buy some. Premature. There we go. So this set got the trailer got the trailer used in 2024. The thing had 3-year-old tires. The previous owners admittedly said they barely used it. So they bought it during COVID. And those tires were 3+ years old. But unfortunately, they were kind of dry rotted. The camper had sat. And I didn't want to deal with a blowout on the interstate. So I ended up getting these Carl Star Radial HD tires. And I've had them for one camping season. So they have about 5,000 miles on them. And they've done really well. Haven't had any issues. Knock on wood, no blowouts, anything. And hopefully this 5,000 mile rotation interval is good. I might bump it down to 3,000 depending on this year how much we use it. All right. Like I said, got them on there relatively tight. I'm going to go through with my torque wrench and torque them down. Again, just let these down very slow. All right, you don't want to obviously do any damage, any bending, anything. So I'm going to let the weaker one out first. Very slow. All right, got that one out. And this one will be very slow. So here's my torque wrench of choice, Lexavon. I got this thing set at 110 foot-pounds, and I got a little extension on there. This thing right here is really nice, guys. It was a very good price. Got it on Amazon, I believe. You hear that nice audible click? Lets you know it's at 110. Alright, all 5 of those are at 110. Now see, this one right here is, here we go. There we go. Well, that is the conclusion on how to do a tire rotation on your travel trailer. Just keep in mind, safety first, to make sure the opposite side tires are chocked. If you try to lift up one side and the camper is not chocked, the thing might roll away. So again, safety first. Make sure you're jacking in the right place. Don't jack in the middle of the axles. You will bend them. Other than that, like I said, I do front to back first, and then I'll do diagonal to diagonal. So this was a front to back. This is the easier of the two, in my opinion. But yeah, please, guys, like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more updates on the travel trailer life. Thank you, guys. Have a great camping trip. Bye.